Hannah, what are you most looking forward to real estate wise?
So what I would say I'm most looking forward to in real estate is probably just making connections. I don't know if real estate's going to be like the end thing for me. I'm only 19 right now, so for right now I want to make connections, really find out like who I am and what I enjoy, and like play the game and just grow myself and see what other people around me have to offer and definitely like learn and um, yeah, that's it. Like there's a lot that I expect from it. I expect like a lot of experiences, a lot of growing. Like I have a lot to learn with how to talk to people and like how to just
Yeah, like grow as a person.
yeah.
I think the biggest thing, like, when I'm at your age, I got my license at 20, 21. Ellie, you're obviously mid 20s at this point, so you're, I think, well, you're good. But like I take someone like Hannah. Hannah at 19 was way more mature and smarter and better at everything than I was at 21 when I got my license. Like your mindset is way beyond what I had. I had like a decent mindset with certain things, but
Well, definitely sometimes I do like I'll get so far ahead in my thinking that I'm like, oh wait a minute, like let's first take it back to my first step and let's first like take my course and pass my course and like experience this, and then once I'm done with that, let's experience something else. Like I get ahead of myself very easily, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I'm still taking the course. Like I've got to relax and focus on one thing at a time.
Well,
So
I think it's good though that like I one of my most common dreams at night. I know it's weird. It's not even like a dream. It's just when you sit up at night and think. It's just I think my mind's a mess. It's constantly running. But I'm always thinking about like myself, the business, like how can I improve? I'm always about improving myself. Every day, trying to take opportunities, trying to just grow. And there's times when my mind is, and it's a weird, very weird dynamic to have. My mind is at times 10, 15, 20 years down the road. And I can see it so vividly, meaning like I can see certain aspects, not like super vividly, like, what am I wearing that day, or who's the other people that are with us, but like I can see like we're gonna be able to accomplish this. This is gonna happen. This is gonna happen, and like I can see it in my mind. Like, and I've always been kind of a visualizational person. I think it's just come naturally to me. But the same thing. That's way ahead of myself. I get super excited, but then I also look back because I get super excited for the day-to-day stuff too. So it's not like I'm not just excited for what I'm going to accomplish, which I always think that people talk about enjoy the journey, the road. Like it's so true. Like when I was playing, say, high school sports, we would win the state championship on cloud nine. But at the end of the day, like the next day, you were like, I still want to play. Like I know we accomplished what we wanted to do, but the memories are all the build up to that game and the stuff that you really like focused on. And I think that's so true in what I've been able to do over the last 10 years. Like I don't look at, oh my God, where am I now? Like I always reminisce. I'm like, holy shit, like 5-6 years ago, this is what I was doing. Or I remember that house, or I remember screwing up that deal, or I remember meeting that person, or remember when so-and-so was involved. Like, and that, I've now gotten to the point where I can have those memories, but it's always a building block going forward. So I always strip it down to like the day to day. It's like, okay, today I gotta go to the office and make my calls. Today I gotta go do a showing. Today we gotta do a podcast. Like all of these little things, build. And I think for you, just getting into real estate and experiencing that new, like, you're gonna learn way more by doing. You're gonna get way more in a year of real estate, because real estate is a fantastic industry. You are involved with so many different fields that you're gonna laugh at your college courses. Like I was going to my last 2 years of college being like, this is like, it's all theory, it's all like ideas, and that, but like until you're actually doing stuff, until you're meeting with clients, dealing with people, real estate can get emotional. Meaning like not me, but clients. Selling a home, divorce situation, loss of a loved one. Like this stuff is real, and we're sitting in front of these people, and they're emotionally spilling stuff out to you. Like you gotta have
you have to have a very high emotional intelligence. You have to know how to like communicate with people. Like there's so much more to it than just selling a house. And I do believe that like the college courses can be such a joke, because like I'm a marketing major. I am in a marketing research class, and I'm trying to make the most of every situation in every class that I'm in, but sometimes it's so hard because you can only get what the teacher is giving you in some circumstances unless you go out of the classroom and like find your own way to meet new people and where you go to school. So like what I'm doing at interning at Kavanaugh is an experience that I can't get in school, and sometimes I think that like school is honestly blocking me from
Can't wait.
like fully.
Hannah's done this semester. She's done full time hanging out with us. So, what would you think? I mean, I do a lot of marketing. Where from stuff you've seen me do compared to stuff you learned in college, I know where I stand on this 100%. I don't take any college courses with you, but what have you been able to pick up on stuff that I've done that you've been able to utilize that you didn't know about before?
So in my marketing class.
Absolutely not. Thanks, sir.
Yeah. So at the moment, I'm honestly learning more from my management class right now, like about human resources, about all the departments in a business, and about like how to fire, how to hire people, how to like make sure who you have on your team is good for you, and knowing when to stop and knowing when to go. Like management is honestly, I find it much larger than my marketing classes right now, but
more beneficial, you mean?
Much more beneficial.
Yeah. Well, I think things change too. When I was starting out, like my position now, I'm way more fascinated in managing and company growth. That did 2-3 years ago, that was not on my radar. Like I was not learning how to do that. Now it's like, we've had to hire a couple people, and I've now been on the like my dad obviously too, but like we've been on the process of that. No offense, like both of you, my dad didn't. I mean, most of you guys are now, but like.
I'm so offended.
Yeah, he probably doesn't. Like, I mean, you should see
he
the amount of
texts
times.
me sometimes when he sends me leads.
I know. Sometimes I'm like, Ellie. Yeah. So was that? I'm like, that was Hannah. But like for the most part, like I would say everybody that's new to the company that wasn't an existing agent has come directly through me. Meaning like, so from a standpoint, I've had to learn that. Like I don't know how to, like, why was Ellie someone I would want to work with? Like why did I think Hannah would be good? Like, we have Nicole now. Like, why did we have Nicole over other people? Like it's trying to pick that out. A lot of it's a learning experience for me. Even, the financing part that I'm dealing with a little bit more now. I mean, there's more to running a business than just the day to day. Like, there's a lot of stuff. Like, it could be as simple as like stuff in the office about office space and like. So but I'm learning that, and I didn't know how to do it before. So like to me, it's just learning on the fly. Like you talking about managing departments, and hiring. Like unless you hire somebody, I don't think you know how to hire. Like, you know what I mean? Like you could have all like here's the A to Z like way to do it, and all of a sudden like well B didn't work out, so now why C won't work out and D won't, so now I got to deviate.
Yeah. And you definitely have to like hire and audit, like making sure that person's like audit them, doing their everyday work as it is, and it's like watching them do their job on their own and everything like that. It's like it's a big role.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, you're 100% right. Like audit, but like audit meaning are they doing the stuff correctly? Are people on the same page? I mean, that's why I'm big on accountability. That's why, like,
make sure everyone does their part.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I got pissed we didn't do a podcast last week. Not real mad, but like.
Yeah.
Me and Ellie have kept each other accountable. Like we've done this, I guess we missed 2 weeks, but
almost every week.
Every week, and the podcast. Some people are gonna be like, "Well, you'll do a podcast. You might do one. You'll miss a week. You might do one a month or two a month." Like I've done 1 to 2 a week every week since we started, and that's just because I've held myself accountable. And I was actually in a meeting yesterday, and I was telling the guy I had coffee with a friend, and. I mean, a business friend, and he gave me some very good advice at what I needed to ask him about. And he goes, "Well, why are you here?" And I'm like, "Well, because I had this as an appointment, and I don't like canceling appointments. And to me, this is still beneficial. I have a ton of stuff going on, but trust me, taking this hour to go do that stuff is not going to finish that stuff for me.
Yeah.
But the hour conversation I had with him over coffee was beneficial. It was more beneficial to me as a growth as a individual than me coming and taking care of some stuff in the office, and. We're taking care of emails or things like that. So there's a lot of the stuff you grow as you go, you learn. So I'm excited for you because I think you at 19 are well beyond your years and the way you think and what you want to do. And who knows, you might do a couple years of real estate and it might lead to something else. But you've got a good background and you might be like me and all of a sudden 10 years down the road, Hannah's just behind me, and no, I think no, whatever you do, you'll be phenomenal at it.